Facebook. It's been so much fun interacting with so many of you, and so I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so very much for all your comments, and you can certainly get social with us by joining us live on our Facebook page. My name is Marlo Smith. Thank you so much for being here. Happy holidays to you. Can you imagine we're in the midst of it, and what could be better than the entire house filling up with the aroma of just fresh baked breads? Well, that's what we're gonna be offering to you at the start of this hour. We're gonna be offering our wonderful Curtis Stone bread maker. Yes, it can make 2 pounds, but it can make a smaller 1 pound or 1.5, so you can totally customize this. And all sorts of breads, from breakfast bread to express bread to French bread to whole wheat bread to sweet breads and a whole lot more. And we're gonna get into the full presentation. Gluten-free, if you need to make a gluten-free bread. Here's your red, here's your black, here's the white choice, and at a new low price of $109 and free shipping, Chef Curtis Stone, I'm gonna get into this with you. I love the idea of this being as a gift, because whether you wanna get this now and immediately start baking pumpkin bread, or whatever it is that you want to even wrap and to give as gifts, there's so much love in the foods that we can make, especially in a bread maker.
Marla, here's the thing. When you walk into a home and you smell freshly baked bread, I mean, it's like the smell of love. I don't want to be too corny, but Marla, it just is. Look at what you're able to do. By the way, the DuraPan on the inside means absolutely nothing sticks. By the way, you'll see what happens. See how the dough hook releases in the bread? That's meant to happen, and it's why we give you this little hook. So what you're going to do is you just hook that dough, because it mixes and bakes all at once, so you don't have to go messing around halfway through. Look at the crust. Look at that gorgeous crust that you get all over the bread. And then, of course, when it's time to slice, you're going to reach for that cordless electric knife. Get ready for that hot, steamy, I mean, if you haven't had hot bread straight out of the oven, I don't want to be so rude to say you haven't lived, but you just haven't lived, Marlo. I mean, look at the dough. It's just so perfect. There's no holes anywhere through it. You get that gorgeous color on the crust, of course, right there. I'm going to stick it up the front. That was my country white. Next, I'm going for my jalapeno cheddar. I'm going to show you how it works in a minute, but I wanted just to get you excited about the way this bread comes out. Now, sometimes the hook will fall out, sometimes it will not. So here it hasn't, and you can see that gorgeous caramelization all over the bread. Again, this is jalapeno, so we're giving you all of these recipes. You can see the cheddar and the jalapeno through there. I mean, the steamy, hot, of course you'll let it cool. Don't let it cool too much though, because the flavor, Marlo, is really worth just getting stuck straight into. I just can't help myself. I'm going for a little bit of butter and a little bit of that incredible, steamy, hot, fantastic, unbelievable bread. You get the crust, and then you get that fluffy white deliciousness. Oh,
yum. Oh my gosh.
Sourdough, you name it. Oh, wow.
I love it. You know, there's so many people, Chef, as you know, that have dietary restrictions. And so the idea that you can make your own breads or add your own ingredients. And the breads that you make, right, can be sweet, or they can even be savory. You can put your favorite herbs in the inside. And although we're saying it's a 2-pound capacity, remember, you can totally customize this to suit the size that you need. So if it's a 1-pound bread, or if it's a 1.5 or 2 pounds, you totally can do it. We give you step-by-step instructions. It's the perfect size. It doesn't take up a lot of space on your countertops. Everything is all preset for you. So I don't know if you can see the top of this. I'm gonna go around just so that I can read a few to you, and maybe we'll go here, guys, on the white. But we're talking about everything from your favorite breads to even your rice puddings, your jams. There's a preset feature for you to make yogurt, Chef, for you to bake. So whether it's breads or cakes, Italian breads, dough, there's a knead feature on this. This is so much more than you can ever imagine. There's a maple pecan bread feature for you. We include for you, by the way, a recipe booklet. I mentioned earlier the gluten-free bread. What about a cheese bread? Or raisin bread, Chef, whatever it is that you love. With the press of one button and those step-by-step directions, you're gonna master this.
The thing, Mala, there's 19 functions on this bread maker. We give you the 19 recipes. I'm holding them up for you right now. You can see how simple and easily. By the way, they come in 3 different sizes, so you can make different size loaves. Here's how easy it is to use. Mala, I mentioned the dough hook before. That's how big it is, right? It literally just goes straight on the bottom. Start with your dry ingredients. You toss in your flour. Then you toss in a little sugar, a little salt, right? That goes in. Then you put in your dry yeast. We explain all of this to you in that easy-to-follow recipe book. This one gets a little bit of oil and a little bit of water. It all goes into the machine. You close it, you press a button. It's that simple. Now, I'm going to cheat for you. I'm going to relift that up. Of course, you won't. It mixes, it proofs, it rests, it remixes, and then it bakes. You don't do anything else. So with that one push of a button, and you can see it, all you have to do is choose the type of bread that you want to make. That will turn into the perfect dough, then it will proof, then it will rest, then it will bake. Then what we do, Marlo, is we come on over here. By the way, you can preset this machine so you can wake up to the smell of this bread. You dump all your stuff in the night before. It won't start until a couple of hours before you wake up in the morning. So you'll wake up to this smell. This is a cranberry loaf that I've done because, of course, we've all got a bit of cranberry sauce left in the house right now after the holidays. And have a look at this. It's actually a wholemeal bread, so you can see that whole wheat that we've gone ahead and used right there. And I'm going to cut myself a little. Isn't that something? So think about all the different inclusions. You can put whatever it is that you want into this gorgeous bread. I'm going right into my next one. This is a savory. This is a rosemary and olive. So again, you can see all of the different sort of finishes that you're going to get.
Beautiful.
You're not being asked to be a baker in any way. In fact, this does all of the thinking and guessing for you. You get that wonderful crust. You can hear it. And that perfect soft bread. I mean, look at that.
Oh my gosh. You know, it's interesting, Chef, when you buy bread fresh from the supermarket, you look at those breads and you look at the labels and you turn around and look, oh my gosh, why are there like 20 ingredients? Like, what's going on? What's going on with that? So the fact that you can control the ingredients that you put into this, I think is really wonderful. And they take out all of the guesswork because as the chef mentioned, you get the recipe booklet, so you'll have all the list of all the ingredients. And then all you do is you press the button based on the type of breads that you want. And Chef, we've talked about breads and cakes, but jams and puddings and yogurt and baking and kneading and dough. So this goes even beyond the pale of just breads. This really allows you to be able to make the perfect gifts to be able to give to your family and friends and beyond, and to be able to buy it today at this incredible value. Now, white is almost completely sold out, so if you'd like to have the white, don't wait. This will be the only airing where we'll have the white available. You're saving here over $40 by shopping. And if you open a new HSN card, this is the biggest savings that we offer throughout the year, $50 off. So if you have been on the fence and maybe you've been thinking about becoming a card member, but you just haven't taken the dive in, do it, because we never offer more than $50 off of your first purchase when you open a new account, and you can do that and get this bread maker for literally half of the price. So red, black, and white, free shipping, flex pay, great gift, but a wonderful way, Chef, for you to be able to bake gifts, which people love that, right? Maybe for you this year, it's not about buying a whole bunch of gifts, but you love baking. You've always thought about getting a bread maker for pennies on the dollar. You can give someone the most personal gift of a baked bread or a baked cake, or maybe one of your family's recipes, and it would be amazing.
Well, this is the cinnamon raisin. You can see all of these different types of breads. By the way, Mallow, I keep slicing it lengthways, which you can, but you can also slice it across like this, right? And that's a more traditional size slice, right? So you can slice it thick, you can slice it thin. So that cordless knife is a wonderful piece to pick up as well. So there's the cinnamon raisin. I'm going down here because I want you to see the pumpkin pecan. This is actually done with pumpkin seeds no, it's not pumpkin pecan. It's pumpkin and maple. Silly me.
Oh,
sorry.
Even better. Hey, Chef.
Even better.
We have Cindy from Louisiana that wants to come on in and say hi.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy, you're live with Marlo and Chef Curtis Stone.
Hi.
Hey, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I have your bread machine I purchased almost 2.5 years ago at the beginning of the pandemic because in
What do you think,
Louisiana you
brother?
couldn't find a loaf of bread anywhere.
Oh no, that's terrible. That's like a crime
So,
against humanity.
well, I purchased your machine and was able to do bread for me and my dad.
And does it work as
It's
well as I'm showing it here, Cindy?
huh?
He wants to
What
know if
happens
it
when you
works
talk
as...
with a mouthful of bread? I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
Cindy.
yeah. It works. It works awesome. I still use it. My favorite is the cinnamon raisin bread.
That's
Isn't
what
it
I was
so
going to
good?
ask you.
Oh, me too. Me too. I know. I make it for my boys, and we just have it with a little bit of butter. You know, you don't need anything else. When you have great bread, bread and butter
No,
is
it's
it
just
for me. I mean,
that's how I like
Cindy,
it.
Cindy, have you tried the brioche? This is the brioche. Have you tried the brioche?
No, I have not.
Oh, you got to. I mean, this is made, this is that rich dough. And you know, by the way, Cindy, if you went and bought a brioche in a French patisserie, you'd probably pay upwards of $15 for it. Well, you can make it home for cents. And that's what's so amazing. We're sending you home with these beautiful recipes. I mean, look at that. Imagine that toasted with a little bit of terrine or some strawberry jam and butter. Just
Ooh,
beautiful.
I'd have to try that one. It looks
You
delicious.
got to. Cindy, thank you for
You're
calling us. Did
such
you
a
have a great
sweetheart,
Thanksgiving
Cindy.
yesterday?
Huh?
Did you? It's my accent, babe. Did you have a good Thanksgiving yesterday?
I sure did. What about you?
Oh, we had a great time. It was mayhem. I had 20, and then about another 10 came later on. So it was a lot of fun at my house. That's for sure.
But you know that's a lot of blessings.
It sure is. It sure is. Thanks for calling us today,
Thank
Cindy.
you, Cindy.
Nice to meet you.
It's so nice.
Thank you.
So nice for you to call us, Cindy. And of course, Cindy talked about her love, of course, for the bread maker. Give us an update, Andre, on the white. So 3 colors remaining. I know the white was almost sold out. If you'd like to have that one, is the white... Okay, white is now completely sold out, but we still have the black and the red. Come on in. Why? Lowest prices of the year, free shipping, and 5 flex pays on everything throughout the weekend. I am grabbing the iPad. Don't forget to get social with us. We're live on Facebook. And by the way, follow Cindy's lead. We love talking to you live.